Upkeep for Monday, August 9th, 2021.
That's right. It's all of the Magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And believe it or not, we've got some new previews happening.
Oh my goodness. Preview season just keeps on rolling.
It never stops, truly.
It certainly doesn't feel like it.
No.
Midnight Hunt previews have already started.
I don't know
and
what
we
year it
also got a sneak peek at Crimson Vow, which is coming after Midnight Hunt.
Right. And there's some key art of Sorin looking like he's on the cover of a romance novel.
Yes. He really, that's the only way to describe
Yep.
it. He looks like a sexy romance vampire
Sorin.
novel Sorin.
Yeah, a lot of people have been tweeting about it, and they seem pretty excited.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
So we know that we are returning to classic horror trope Innistrad, so no Eldrazi or angels, and it's fall.
Yay!
There's pumpkins.
There's pumpkins. I'm so excited. They've made it look really, really cool in some of the preview cards.
Yeah.
And let's talk about one, which is giving me midsummer vibes here, big time.
Yeah.
Which is Join the Dance.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. They're like dancing around a fire with a weird horse god.
This is for sure like a Wicker Man situation happening
yes, it is.
right in
There's
here.
somebody being burned alive inside that horse. Green and a white for a sorcery. Create two 1/1 white human creature tokens. Flashback 3 green white. So this is kind of a callback to like something like you'd use with travel preparations.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that?
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it has flashbacks. We know that flashback's gonna be here.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Which is, a mechanic that we've seen lots of different kinds of iterations on, being able to cast things from your graveyard.
Everybody loves flashback too.
Yeah, it's pretty
Universal
sick.
truth. There's also some cute callbacks here. For example, this card, Champion of the Perished, which is a
Yes.
play on Champion of the Parish, of course.
I don't know if it's just a play on. I think he dead.
No, he
And
is
this
dead.
him.
He is dead. He's
Yeah.
back and he's mad. He's instead of being white is now 1 black for a 1/1 zombie
Yep.
back from the dead.
Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Champion of the Parish.
I love it. That's great design.
Yes, really nice. We also know that there's a Ren and 7.
Yes. Goodbye, Ren and 6.
Yes, 6 is no longer Ren's tree friend.
Nope.
Tree friend of the past.
Ren has absorbed 6 and is now symbiotically, I don't know if that's the right way to put it, when you end up absorbing the tree.
If you eat the whole tree, is it truly symbiotic?
Parasitically attached to 7 at this point.
wow.
Yeah.
So 3 green for a legendary planeswalker Ren, 5 loyalty, +1 reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put all land cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard.
Okay.
0, put any number of land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped.
Jeez.
Great. -3, create a green treeful creature token with reach, and this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control.
Okay.
And -8, return all permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. You get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size.
This card seems strong.
Pretty sick.
Ramps makes
Yeah.
giant creatures, goes and finds you more lands.
Yeah. Also, notably, it seems like 7 is a less angry tree than 6, because Ren and 6 was red-green.
Yeah, that's true.
So Ren and 7 is just green, calmer tree friend.
Okay, you gotta
Yeah.
find the right tree that works for you when you're gonna end
Exactly.
up absorbing it. You know what I mean? We also gotta look at the packaging for both of these sets, and it looks pretty sweet. I mean,
Yeah.
we're continuing the theme of having really cool alternate versions of cards here. The one for Midnight Hunt looks like kind of a weird neon treatment.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I really like it. And you can see that they've got 2 commander decks based on Midnight Hunt kind of peeking out from the background of their new packaging. So we do know we're going to get 2 new commander decks. Same goes for the Crimson Vow packaging.
Yes, it looks pretty great. So Midnight Hunt, if you're like, preview season already? When does this thing come out?
Yeah.
It releases on Arena September 16th. And releases in general on September 24th.
So, it's almost a month.
Wow.
Next week it'll be a month.
Okay, that's nice and far out.
Yeah, it is. I think that's an okay amount of time.
Yes. Reasonably distanced.
Crimson Vow comes out on Arena on November 11th and releases on November 19th.
There are also new full art black and white lands.
What do you think of these lands?
I think they look really cool.
They're super cool.
Yes. Some people have complained about them not being like distinct enough. But
Oh.
I think that those people are haters.
Come on, don't be haters. I mean,
Don't be haters.
I think the vast majority of opinion on these is that they're awesome.
They're so cool. They look great.
What a way to play into the horror trope too. They just look so spooky.
They're very spooky.
So there's going to be a new event at WPN stores along coinciding with these releases here. It's called Commander Party. So if you're a Commander player, what you'll do is you'll join a faction and jump into a story through Commander gameplay, whatever that means.
Ooh.
More info is going to be released closer to when this Commander Party is actually happening, which is scheduled for October 30th and 31st.
Oh, spooky.
I can't. I am those people who are tweeting out like, I know it's the middle of August, but it's me, and it's that guy with the pumpkin head dancing on the news. That is me right now. I'm so excited.
It is ever approaching. The Challenger Gauntlet was this past weekend. It awarded 4 invites to the World Championship. Those went to Sam Pardee, Noriyuki Mori, Arne Huschenbeth, and Keisuke Sato.
Yeah, this was a really, really cool tournament this past weekend. 3-day long tournament.
So their standard decks that they won with were all 4 different. Naya Adventures, Is It Control, which was Noriyuki Mori's own kind of homebrew that he brought, which was awesome. Gruul Adventures and Naya Winota.
Yeah, I encourage you to go check out some of that Is It Control from Noriyuki
really
Mori.
cool.
What a neat deck that he brought that nobody really had on their radar. In fact, who was telling me? Somebody was saying they were so jealous of him because they're like, I tried to find a control deck in this format and I couldn't find it, and then he found it, and now I'm jealous of him.
Here he is. He showed up with it.
Yeah.
Next up are the Rivals and MPL Gauntlets. Those are happening September 2nd through 5th. Rivals awards 1 world spot, and the MPL Gauntlet awards 3.
So that's going to be a huge tournament. Both are going to be happening at the same time. So a lot to keep track of for us on commentary.
Lots happening.
But it's going to be really exciting stuff because just qualifying for Worlds, remember, you get $50,000 just for showing up. So people really want to qualify.
Dang.
And it's already shaping up to be a really sweet tournament.
Yeah.
We have 12 of the 16 slots filled. So we just got to get 4 more people.
And finally, wrapping up with some arena stuff, Jumpstart Historic Horizons is here on Thursday.
Yes.
Which is pretty exciting. There's still that big downtime tomorrow, August 10th. You won't be able to start new games after 5:30 a.m. Pacific. You'll be logged out at 7 a.m. Pacific, and they anticipate it being back online sometime around 11 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, and if you remember the Upkeep last week, they said to be on the lookout for bugs because of this big change. So things might be a little awkward at the beginning of this change, but hopefully in the end it'll all be for the better, for the health of Arena.
Yes.
Remember, this week, Midweek Magic, which is the new FNM at home, is Momir.
That's right. So in the middle of this week, you can play some Momir. We just love it as a format.
It's so cool.
So wanted to make sure you know about it.
Yeah, check it out. Well, that's all the news that we have for you this week on the Upkeep. Check us out over on Patreon. We're at patreon.com/GLHF And you can listen to our full-length podcast. It's called Good Luck High Five, available anywhere fine podcasts are found.